Hi guys, and welcome to Physiology 141. My name is Carrie and I'll be your instructor. I have taught this course for over a decade. I've taught at the med school for over a decade. Basically at the med school it was anatomy physiology, but it was gross dissection cadaver work and med phys for the med school students. I've also taught 2 years of advanced pathophys for the nursing program, which I'm also teaching a course right now. And I'm also going to school. I returned to school to go and get my nursing degree so I could work in the clinic and not just know textbook information. So I'll share with you some, this course is going to be straight up information. I have lots of mnemonics for you guys to use. Save those, but I have videos, so fortunately the videos will, be on YouTube for you guys to reference in the future if you need to or want to. Let's start off with the actual syllabus. Here are the topics. So first week, your exam for exam 1 is the end of May, right? That whole week it's open at the testing centers. I would try and get it out of the way early on. That means within the first couple of days of that week. I will try and open up the course next week, which should give you like a week head start. You can take everything up front. If you want to take all the quizzes, you can take all the quizzes. How I have it set up is I have practice quizzes. So you take the practice quizzes, those are not graded. And then you take the actual quizzes. So 20% of your overall grade is based on those quizzes, right? But you have enough time to practice it. The goal is not to give you the answers, but it's to get you to practice, practice, practice. Once you get all of those down, take the practice quizzes, you take the actual graded quizzes. That's 20% of your grade. You should be getting almost 100% on these, okay? That means you got to put some time into it. It's really all about putting the work into it to get the grade, like any other course. But this one, because you have that will filter into your exam. So half of your exam will come from the practice quizzes, right? So the graded quizzes are just to get a grade from you guys to know that you guys are prepping and you're studying. The practice quizzes will help supplement into your exams. So half the exam is from that. The other half of the exam, I do have videos. So the videos will cover basic topics, and I have study guides that will help direct your study for that other half of the exam. The topics, as I said, first week, chemistry, cells, tissue, skin, bone, axial, appendicular. That's all on exam 1. Once you finish exam 1, you will not have these topics on exam 2. Exam 2 topics are from joints, muscle, muscular system, nervous tissue, central nervous system. So that's going to be in exam 2. And of course, with exam 3, the same thing goes. Whatever you covered on exam 2 is not going to be on exam 3. I mean, it's nervous system, so you might have some overlap, but it's not the hardcore topics from the previous one. So you're going to have peripheral nervous system, pathways for higher order function, which is kind of central nervous, but it's a different take on it in a different chapter. Autonomic nervous system, I love this stuff. This is one of my favorites. You're going to hear when you watch the videos, alpha 1, alpha 2, beta 1, beta 2, beta 3, ERAD, ERAD, E. And you're going to see crazy people that know me and know my mnemonics and they use it forever. You will use it in pharmacology. You will use it for future reference when you're doing your coursework, when you're in your actual programs. It could be med school, it could be pharmacy, it could be nursing school, whatever it is in the medical field. You memorize the autonomic nervous system and you will see it again and again in different forms. Okay, so we got that. Case studies. There are 2 case studies, and these are included in your grading scheme. Case study 1, osteoarthritis, you'll see questions on that. And then case study 2, hypertension, you'll see questions on that too. I believe I have it in the format of like a quiz, but it is essentially an essay format for a quiz, but it's included in your grading scheme. Here you guys can read through this. The syllabus is also available on Lalima, and your grading breakdown, online version of the course, is based on exam 1, 50 questions, 25% of your grade. Exam 2, 50 questions, 25% of your grade. Exam 3, 70 questions, 30% of your grade. And the bold word quizzes. So I do have bold words, and that's where your practice quizzes come from. It's essentially bold words from the textbook. I have downloaded copies of the bold word, kind of like a list. And you use that to study for the practice you use to study for the quiz and practice you use to study for the exams. So they all feed in and filter into one another, and then the videos also help too. No, they kind of help. Yes, this is what my face looks like when we're doing like the lectures. Sorry, this is the course you signed up for. Okay, so on that note, your grading scale is the plus and minus system. Oh, this is off. Okay, you for 100 you don't get an A. It has shifted. So 49% or below is the F, 50 is D minus. So it's off a little bit for the frame. Sorry about that. This is probably 98, not 100. Hint, hint. So if you get a 98, I will give the A plus. Um, Exams. Okay, so before we go to exams, no extra credit. You can email me all you want. No extra credit. Cheating, don't do it. And then makeup exams. If you miss your exam for any reason, makeup exams are fill in the blank. It will be taken. You will be taking fill in the blanks, this makeup version, for any reason that you missed the exam. You don't have to give me a reason. I don't really need a reason for you guys to take up a makeup exam. The exams, like I showed you, they're open a whole week. So if you're not able to take it, there's no excuse. Don't email me with an excuse. Just email me with, I need to take makeup exam. So exams, how this works is, it's an online course. You will take it at a testing center. The testing center on UH campus is at Sinclair Library. You need to schedule an appointment with them online. They have a scheduling center. You guys can go and look that up. You also have access to community colleges. So KCC is a good one. That one is a walk-in. You don't have to schedule an appointment. But trust me, walk-in means everybody else is walking in before you. So if there are 30 stations for computers that you need to access my exams, there are going to be 31 people in front of you, right? And you're going to be waiting. And if you go at 3 o'clock and they close at 4, you're out of luck. You're going to be taking a makeup exam if you try and do this on Friday at 3 and they close at 4 or even 5. You're not going to be able to make it. So try and do it early in the week if possible. Even if you do it Thursday, you'll find that there's more open seats. If you do it Wednesday, there's going to be more open seats. Some other really good locations are Windward Community College. They're a walk-in as well. You don't have to schedule. There tends to be less people trying to take it at Windward. There's also LCC. There is Honolulu Community College. Like I said, Leeward Community College. I'm going to see if UH West might have a testing center, but I will email all of these people with your names, a list of names. And if you're on the outer island, you got to let me know so I can email that community college on the outer island. There is a third option. So in addition to the UH and the community college, there's a third option. You need to email me about that. It includes its fee. So you will need to pay it on your own because there's access to free centers like KCC, WCC, UH Manoa. This service is a paid service, but it's for those of you that just absolutely can't drive or make it anywhere else. Email me and I'll give you some information on that. Like I said, schedule it. If you don't schedule it, you can't take the exam on the date you're assigned. You're going to do the makeup version. La Lima quizzes, based on bold words, you're responsible for checking online due dates or 20% of your overall grade. And like I said, these questions filter into the exam, half of the exam. And that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, email me. Don't bombard me. Email me with good stuff. Okay, bye.